So if I'm hearing you right, you're saying now that you guys are married, you don't do that anymore where you're sleeping with other people?
No, but we're still in an open relationship. And what it means now is we so open to our feelings and emotions and our thoughts.
But if you do that, do you let each other know, or you just go out there and do it and come back home?
It ain't no secret. Like, that's my best friend.
So would you say to him, honey, I went out and I got screwed tonight?
No.
I don't know if you say out loud who you voted for. Do you say who you voted for?
I voted for Biden.
You did?
Yes.
I'm stunned.
Why?
So you seem like the type of woman that would vote for the Great White Hope, since he's an alpha male and not a beta male.
When you see people coming on and they're speaking about they had personal involvement with this man, and you hear this man saying, yes, you grab him in the pussy. You hear him saying that.
He said because he's famous, when you're famous, it's easy for women to allow you to do that. He never said he did that.
Here's what you and I are not going to do. Because I love you, brother. I love you.
But let me change this too.
I'm going to say this to you. There were quite a few women.
But Monique, when I was in a father state, I was a slut maker, and I grabbed all kind of sluts in the... Men are slut makers, and women are sluts until they come out of the fallen states.
I'm not going to let you do that. But if a man walks up to me and puts his hands on my breast and squeezes my breast, that's sexual assault. No, he did not put his penis inside of me, but that is sexual assault. But you have violated my body, right?
I don't think men do it that way anyway. They don't just walk over to you unless you're on drugs or pot and grab your breast. How would you describe Kamala Harris? In one word, how would you describe Kamala Harris?
Courageous.
Crazy?
Courageous.
Oh, courageous. I thought you said crazy.
Courageous.
I'm about to give you a fist bump if you said crazy. If y'all believe that Joe Biden cares about you at all, then you got a hole in your head. You have a hole in your head. They don't care about Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter Mama, or White Lives Matter or anything. They don't care about the police. They care about power and wealth for themselves.
Liberator88 with a diamond on D-Live asks, Jesse, if you're white in the middle, do you dance white?
Well, I haven't danced in so long, I probably do now. Let me go to Charles and then Super Chat. Charles, first time caller out of New York. You're on the air, Charles.
Okay. Just, you believe that Jesus is not God. So if Jesus is not God, then he cannot save us. Only God can save us. That's my question.
That's your question?
It's my statement. My question I formed is a statement.
Okay. Well, good. Thank you. I appreciate your statement. Though it's not true, but I appreciate it. Super Chats and D-Live.
Super Chat.
Super. A little more about women. This is Women Month. We might as well give you all the bad news. In a growing trend, 29% of all senior management roles are fulfilled by women. The S is about to hit the fan. And y'all know what the S is. It's something else. I've worked for women before in my beta state. It did not work well. I remember once I had a Mexican boss at one of the hospitals I worked with. And she was bee on wheels. It did not work. She ended up getting so frustrated with me, she quit. It was a mess. And speaking of girl power, Women's Month, whatever, Joe Biden has decided the black female he want to put on U.S. Supreme Court. What a shame. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to work out well. Goodbye, U.S. Supreme Court. It's over for you now. The court will become a ghetto. Mark it on your calendar. Remember I said it first here. Say good morning to the hood. It's going to be a mess. Let me go to Mike, a first-time call out of North Carolina. Hey, Mike.
So I had a question. I don't want to bog you down with too much information.
Yes.
But basically, I'm 23. I live with my mom, or in this case, she lives with me. She drinks and like steals money from time to time. And
she steals money from you?
Say what? Yeah, from like my card and stuff. Finds the digits and like orders them and stuff.
Wow.
Orders alcohol online. But it's sort of getting to a point to where it's like I'm 24, and but I don't really feel it's right to like kick her out.
Your mother is not your wife. Don't let her make you her husband.
Exactly.
She got to go, man, and don't be afraid to tell her that, hey, you got to go, you drunk. Tell her to go live with some other family member or somebody. Go to a homeless shelter or something.
Okay.
And stop being emotional about it. That's not wrong. Just don't hate her.
Yeah, I got you. I understand.
All right?
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
And hide your credit cards.
I tried.
We have had reports of fun on this stream. Warning. We have had reports of fun on this stream. Warning.
You do not have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. Honestly, it's not doing anything, and we got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine, but this is ridiculous.
If you really want to see a beta male, a father says DeSantis was bullying his son. He be like, watch this.
I would tell him to stop bullying kids. It's fine if you don't want to wear a mask, but encourage others to do what they feel is safe, and leave it at that.
I was thinking, I don't know if I should take it off or leave it on, because the governor, he asked us to take it off. But I thought about it, and it's my right to have my mask on.
His mother tells him to wear the mask. I tell him it's his choice. So he made that choice, and the governor has no right to tell no kid or no one who they can or can't wear a mask. He doesn't have that right.
His mother tells him to wear it. I tell him he has a choice. A daddy with a ponytail and cigars in the pocket. Did you notice that? He had a ponytail. It looked like a fro-tail, but he had a ponytail. His mother tells him to wear it. I tell him, oh, you have a choice. But he wearing a mask. What a mess. They're not out there complaining about the borders being wide open. Illegal aliens coming from everywhere. But to suggest that you don't have to wear a mask, the governor didn't even say don't wear it. You don't have to. You can leave it on. I'm not for that. It's just theater. Mass theater, he said. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boy, bad boy? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I mean, so like what Russia is doing to Ukraine, they getting rid of the people of Ukraine. It's like a genocide type situation.
And what are they doing to my country?
No, and that's what you're saying. That's what you say that's going on here. You're saying you're losing your country, right?
Right. And what does that have to do with Ukraine and Russia?
Ukraine is losing their country.
And what that has to do with America?
All right, man. You don't see the connection.
No.
So you think what Putin is doing is a good thing?
Once again, before I run,
it's not.
What does Russia and Ukraine
and Russia about it?
What does Russia and Ukraine have to do with America? You said
you're losing your country, right?
Right.
The people of Ukraine are using their country.
Okay. And what does that have to do with America?
When I say, when I go back, that's what I'm at. My question for you is, when was America ever your country?
The moment I popped out of my mama's womb. Tommy, good morning, sir, and welcome back to the show.
Good morning, Jesse. How's it going?
All is well. We were supposed to have you at the top of the hour, but you were late. I was telling the people that every time we have black guests, they be late.
I'm on CC time, colored people's time.
I know. Isn't that amazing? Tulsa Republican mayor has ordered an investigation into the Tulsa race massacre. He will be excavating cemeteries, which may or may not be mass graves.
What you have is a case of law and civil order being overrun by people who were filled with hatred. We believe at the end of this road we're walking down right now is one of the sites where we found an anomaly.
Anomalies of disturbed earth showed up in the studies of Scott Hammerstedt. That's not a mower. It's ground-penetrating radar.
Of course, there's any number of things it could be. That's always the thing I have to remind myself.
And there's only one way to find out.
That is exactly right. We have to dig. We have to dig.
Amazing. That's a stupid mayor with red glasses. Look like Sally Jesse Raphael. Maze, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hello, Jesse.
How you doing, Maze?
Marvelous as always.
Amazing.
What do you think about the 107-year-old lady?
Nothing.
I didn't think you did.
No, what should I be thinking?
Why do you think she's still here on this earth to be 107? You
God,
think she's going to live forever like you think you are?
God hasn't taken her out yet.
Well, he left her here for a purpose, didn't he?
I have no idea, because I don't know the woman, so I have no idea what she's into.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Satan keeping her alive in order to help destroy the souls of others.
So she can make herself a better person.
Maze, are you a part of the Zulu tribe?
What?
William, out of Kansas City. Go ahead. Let's try it again.
Okay, Jesse, I had a question for you.
Yes, sir.
First of all, do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't.
Okay, my question is, what actually constitutes a child being born out of wedlock?
You sound pretty old. What do you think it is?
What do you mean I sound pretty old? I'm just as old as you.
Right. We're old. What do you think it is?
What I think it is?
Yeah.
Is what I know it is.
What is it?
If your mother and father wasn't married when you was born, then you was born out of wedlock.
Right. So why are you asking me something you already know the answer to?
Because I'm asking you, was you born out of wedlock?
No.
You wasn't?
No.
You said that your mother married another man to stop the embarrassment so that you wouldn't be born out of wedlock.
Right. And so what part of that you don't understand?
I understand all of it, but it's not true.
What's not
That's
true?
That's what I'm telling you.
What part is not true?
It's not true. It's not true that you wasn't born out of wedlock. You was born out of wedlock.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
That's what I'm telling you.
Thank you, man. I'm glad for that information. You just enlightened me. I appreciate it. All right, will you?
Okay. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you, buddy. So bright. Wow. I wonder if he stayed up all night to get a Mexican. I got to take a quick break. Back to your phone calls. 888-77-53773. When you get to know yourself, you're going to see the depths of how Satan is controlling you. One little iota of anger, you're being controlled by the devil. And you think it's from God. You think you're being brave. You think you're being impressive. And it's all about you all the time. It's about you and your daddy, the devil. Fox, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hello. It's been a long time since we've talked. Perhaps about 2 years.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you recall me. May I jog your memory?
Never ask a black man if he remembers.
Oh, well, okay. If you remember correctly, it was probably about summer 2020, autumn 2019.
So what's up right now? What do you want to talk about today?
Okay, all right. I'll cut to the chase.
Yeah.
2 things.
Blazing Hogs with a diamond on D Live says, does anyone know the cost to repair electric cars?
An arm and a leg and a short thigh. Amazing.
Uh,
My grandpa said that he knew you back in the 60s, and that surprised me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was, but I told him, hey, talk to Jesse, but he's a kind of a hardcore liberal and doesn't want to talk.
What the?
I told him, hey, come talk to Jesse. His name's Gary Russell, but he said no, he's a hardcore liberal, so he only talks to liberals.
But what's your question about the riot in Tucker?
Do you think you see when you? That's what I'm saying. When you see the rioting that they did, or whatever you want to call it, that they did to Black Wall Street, and then when you see the rioting today in 2021 and 2020, what do you think when you look at both of those things?
That it's amazing how out of control blacks have been for so long. I didn't realize that.
But I'm still asking you the question: what is blame?
What
you
is
say
what?
Blame. You used to blaming people.
Like blame.
Yeah, blame. When you
Like
say
with the
blame
black
somebody.
that beat jury. I have books that are amazing. I highly recommend you get them. Do you love white people?
I like them.
Do you love white people?
Love?
Do you love white people?
I love people.
Do you love white people?
Love? I like them.
Do you love white people?
I love all people.
Do you
That's
love
my
white
answer.
people?
That's my answer.
Do you love black people?
I do because I am a black person.
Do you love Jewish people?
I like Jewish people.
Do you love the Jews?
I like all people. I like Jewish people. The only category I love are black people because I am black and I like everybody else. I
So
love
you
people.
just love the blacks, but you like everybody else.
Well, I am that. I love myself.
Right, and so you just love the blacks and like everybody else?
I don't like the way you're saying it. I love all people, and that's how I started this.
Oh. You know, like, no one can tell me grits ain't good. Or sweet potato pie ain't delicious. No one can tell me that. I may not know flowers, but I know sweet potato pie and grits. And I know insanity. It was insane to defund the police. Nowhere to hide to, baby. Nowhere to run to. I got nowhere to hide to, baby. I'm so low. I'm so high. Nowhere to run. There will be nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Because not only have they defunded the cops, the police, they have taken away your right to bear arms to protect yourself. And the inmates are running the insane asylum.
We've got Bibby McRibby 42 on Streamlabs.
Bibby McRibby.
Jesse, the good news about moving to Florida is that you can now track down Ben Shapiro and get that lunch.
Finally.
Benny boy, old Jesse is coming for that lunch.
Amazing. Thank you.
I come from Africa. I'm half black and half Portuguese.
Amazing.
Oh,
What you
yeah.
saw, it looked like a Mexican. Tony, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Good morning, Jesse. How are you today?
All is well, Tony. How are you?
This is amazing that you see all this white-on-white crime and violence.
Bye, Tony.
Against it.
And you going off on some stupid stuff again. Let's see here. Tony, thanks for calling. Thanks for holding you on the air.
I was calling about the situation in Ukraine. You see how Putin is just bombing and shooting missiles over there and blowing up buildings, and killing babies and private citizens.
Why are you making it sound that way? You
Because
see how
I'm amazed.
how Putin blowing up babies and killing this. Why don't you just sound normal?
Aren't you amazed?
Why are
to see
you
the white-on-white
dramatizing it?
crime?
Why are you dramatizing it?
It's not dramatized. I'm telling you how
Yeah,
it
you
is.
add that black drama to it.
What is black drama? I don't understand, sir.
Aren't you amazed how Putin just killing baby, blowing up? you doing it that way, that's the drama. You don't recognize you're doing drama?
No, I don't. I'm just trying to show the white on white crime.
It's not a crime, man. If you're paying any attention, it's a war. It's not a
Well,
crime. Are you watching it at all?
Isn't that?
Are you watching it at all?
Of course I am.
So why are you calling it a crime?
Because it is a crime.
But how is it a crime? It's a war. War is not the answer. Amazing.
It's amazing how you sing black songs, but you white on the inside.
That's right. You can take them.
I don't understand. Why don't you sing country or some
we have a country western Tuesday.
Song?
What?
Excuse me?
What'd you say?
I said, why don't you sing some European songs?
I'm still alive, but I'm badly breathing. I pray to God that I don't believe in. When I got tired, she got freedom.
Jesse,
what am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? I'm falling to pieces. Yeah. I'm falling to pieces.
Jesse.
I had a friend used to say that life is a bitch and then you die. And his life was a bitch and then he died.
Savage. King Cole. Savage. Beta. Savage. Savage. Beta. Savage. 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 Beta. Savage. 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 Beta.
I did not do it to myself, and you must all know that. I am not suicidal.
The Wicked Witch of the West, Maxine Waters with the low IQ. She is a mess. Thank you. And Hake is here, expert at hakereport.com and Beta back. That's a big effing deal.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you for a couple of years now. I started with some savage moments, and I thought I was getting fed, Jesse, but I was just getting appetizers on those little snippets. I didn't realize the real buffet was the radio show, which I've been listening to now for a couple months.
Get a Job is amazing.
Everybody go and check out Get a Job's channel, man. It rocks.
It's a real mess. And thank you, Democrats. I really, really appreciate the amazing mess up you're doing. It's mind-blowing. Thank you.
I know a Lutheran. He's a good guy.
His name is Lutheran. Nigella, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No woman is good. All is well.